Yamra Baba Roman obey do team. Obey they no mu yom refer Baba Roman because say her unim say ye nyai sadi we ni amwa ma yetim na nye ni the personal interest. Any madam for ya. Kate. And in Guasia, yeah, Geno, and yo. Hey, Ali said, where did he get to this point? And yo, he was lost on the field of play. He didn't even know where he was standing. Onim the oye, onim what he was about. Get here's a kreku. Ghana ni bien well satisfied with you. Kofi Adams. The man out here, Obi Obaka just said, "You bois, Untimin can go enjoy." Take it to myself. If you're a minister and you are concerned, I'm over to Abroach, no more ticket to Ghana. People were selling tickets to them in Ghana from the ministry. You are aware, you know. If you don't know, do your investigation. Man for you say tam, you will be a deep blast stage, you don't go walk back or with an Sanika, with a nine, with a I say. Areho. Tickets to myself. If you're a minister and you are concerned, I'm over to Abroach, no more ticket to Ghana. People were selling tickets to them in Ghana from the ministry. You are aware, you know. If you don't know, do your investigation. People were selling tickets. I'm a Ghana for me. I'm could do a meter boni be a Ghana for. That's a seven predators. I'm a chrome on a brutal. Ubu, I imagine say Ghana game a born against a born or Boston. The people who were driving from Worcester about close to about 45 minutes drive. You will driving from Maryland Naba. You will drive here. Your people will drive 5 hours, 6 hours. Number one, a honor. So when you match in a weekday, what it means is that also a second where you which is an man hours, maybe go into a that day. Scanner Moody told tickets about $1,000, $1,200, and the 1 week paycheck. I know the baby cha. Now, when you were supporting Ghana, now the baby didn't seem who yet your mope because it's a place where we good national team. Now I say just like that because when I'm in charge of the national team. Now I mean any of for Minister. Sell tickets and there's a scandal on those tickets. I know that the FA were selling their own tickets because almost say they requested from FIFA. And I know that if that's what they raising that issue, I'm afraid that the ticket manager of the FA, Emma be chichimu. But me concern the tickets now Ghana buying toy, you know. Because we say we're going to send 800 people. Which means that there were 800 tickets per game. I buy there. Now way. And the ministry of Ghana head on. No more tono. Kansas City, Udia de to camera to a stands in my Ghana Grand Grabbing home. Ghana for stadium, we don't branded. Because a whole United Colombia. In fact, it could have formed the Boboa, consulate, our Times Square, New York. I think that time I hadn't. A whole economic static is more comfortable than the ball. Ghana for and Casamon Fanche. Ghana for, they say they will buy the tickets. But sell it to them at a good price. Now take it at the face value. $60. You chose $60 and a good so no need tickets. FIFA subsidizing for supporters. No say Embra England for any viewers in your sorry tickets in board. Ticket I chose $60. Near ton $700. O yonku Ghanani and no tons had the amount edges can go to. Walk up in your support Ghana yard or no ye. Sagani you share 1,000 on Fahon, why you are mean business venture. Ticket first value $180 near ton 800. Minister, Michelle, we met at the airport. New Shower Airport, near free, and then never turn to near call. You never US. If you cannot ever US, it's shy. Now they say Ghana, we need to find a new coach. And the Amete and they said the FA wants to make Desmond Ofer the blaster head coach. Why? Yes, Ramo. Yes, Ramwada. Yapamocho. Desmond Ruho. Sana Mokofa Utuado. No one knew I could find some be by. Desmond might be one for the future. And yes, somebody under 23 man. He'll be good, of course. Or you know, no in a Juma. But you Ghana team maybe we need an experienced coach. A coach who's an achiever. Alice Kaka Carlos Keros me who you know. Yahu said we need a coach and to give him time for him to achieve for us. Mayan Kofi are down for somebody we can shove around, somebody we can push around. We'll be able to catch and say for play away. Yeah, yes, sir, your national team, no, it is still dying. Look at how clubs, teams are performing at the World Cup. Look at Cape Verde. I put Argentina to the sword. Argentina ball game, your team say, yes, yabo game. Look at Egypt, how they played at Argentina. Look at what Morocco is doing at the World Cup. Look at how Morocco team standing or check Canada 3. Morocco boy against Netherlands, normal Netherlands. About 70% of the game in their own half. They build teams with good coaches. They leave coaches to work. Every day, you see, every funny interfere, and someone kofoka. Every form was a interfere. But your new secretary Kreko is on record to have said that on what mean coach, so coach and yet call up. He's on record, which means that say or the Nanutumbi, now input room. But then in Kebefe, as an FA president, to do well to the level that your national team keeps doing well, your league is doing well, then people will mention your name, say, Ubaye, Ghana qualified for a first World Cup, even though Sanyantechi was the FA president. But every single Ghanaian gave credit of that victory or that team to Ben Kofi. Sent a 5-year development plan, gave birth to Ghana's first World Cup appearance. And we are here. What's the way forward? Then are we still going to the same thing over and over again and expect different results? Get a word to the wise is enough. Because you know what is right. The Ghana Football Association, you know what is right.
They say you do semi-finals of the World Cup. Now, of course, Yehu at a point said the England Brow Bray and Sana finally ultimately advanced to the next stage of the competition. Yehu Spaniard and so they virtually Yehu Obia there and rich. My dear Bakune said me sure say Obia or no, you know, or yeah English fan na de Bakune ni ebeji ye pane. How are the Three Lions of England and manage Estope, one of the most deadliest strikers on earth in the shape of Ellen Holland, rich. Except this game, one shot goal, no, na competition, no matches in na Brantiano, Airtontana, or many beji ye pa. Teach me a show, so show them my goal or battle, no. It was such an interesting battle, and overall, me feel say England defense, no, they were resolute. But rich, at the ABC game, so I didn't ever swear, Alexander Solot. Sa ball na onya ya na man for expect say. Haaland and answer or the Bema Haaland with sa space no onya no. Na nko bebo e de ahye. Unfortunately, a Brighton over elaboration on his part. Me sure say be a Ghana and the Quebec say Jordan Ayew na. Now he was being selfish. It's, you know, England going forward, no. At least one positive thing is that for now, teams no more alcohol World Cup head stage say none the air could be ano. And here maybe air daddy. Rich almost relies solely on a player. England, we thought at a point it was all about Hurricane. But recently, Jude Bellingham also a step up. Actually, say even there, Hurricane and Yema Enco as expected, or be deliver the goods, no, or no best hegemon. So it is good for the English team. Rich himself, we are no free on man. Sounds soon about France and so, and yet just about killing Mbappé team. Rather, you would have a branch and the Osman Dembele. Him say Oko football abakose mua over the past 50 years in the World Cup or even the first time in the World Cup that we've had two players almost 5+ goals. This is the second time ABC. The first time we see Sobeka that was in 2002 Japan South Korea. Rich that period no na Brazil edges World Cup no. Now that period no the 3 R's Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Rivaldo. But Rich, what happened was that Brazil edges our World Cup, no? You had a certain Ronaldo, oh no, Emma 8 goals. No about Becca, Brandt and the other Rivaldo, oh no, so Emma 5 goals. Except that Ayana unya 2 players, or more 5+ goals. And see, in a way, good for France. Our France and so on, for now, not just about killing Mbappé Lotin. Rather, there's a certain personality in the shape of Osman Dembele. I say Mbappé and Shaw no so ebesho. So it is good for them as well. And then you talk of Argentina. Argentina also, we thought that consistently they had been relying on Leo Messi to give them goals. But Rich, since Yano, bibia de say Alvarez monsono and so best step it up when I Messi who game no so it is good for them as well. It is so steady at the no way Edina Kofi Kesiano and they say most of the goals no say Ellen Haaland and especially in big games say Haaland and she goal a bad problem and them say no any other back one England for AS Martin who say so to me Haaland every game one in effect no where we or team no whilst other teams here ya bo omudin you know and yet just one source and the goals no ebromo talk of the Spaniards for instance right Spaniards don't mean say one particular player and a bemo goals omu dey nkra dey say who say there's a certain Mikel Merino and Mikel Merino every bench ba where huge impact and or the ever game no an impact up of the bench ba already game no so and obai na or the goals no eba in fact qualification here omwanya in the level omu progress kono abrantia no so play a key role from the bench enti akamia kwese teams ri na no obi be special emo mo ababedru sa stage we reach so na me share World Cup no ye pa na me de magine kwade bi so minim se wagina basa de ne so a World Cup 4 teams na aka no oko clearly by FIFA ranking na top 4 na elbow I'm na World Cup rich me patrol currently oba FIFA World Cup no the odikan ye hwan me patrol in terms of ranking Spaniards Spain second when Argentina meboa and then third France and England and so fourth so 4 teams now so na World Cup here is on rate omo ababedu semi-finals so kono by that a true reflection of the open World Cup because World Cup no top 4 nations no I rank you no omo anso na ebo World Cup na ababedu stage say and race says I dey work say FIFA were very smart. Omi Wimbledon na first no na adwene ne maso onim say FIFA started say ye CD teams no ade ba ko FIFA ye ni ya na adwene wo so ye pa ne say na opese or separate the boys from the men and oye ni say big teams no eni say musiam ho at an early stage e do me top you group nko ade a big teams no nkonko siam ho and so ye be boy do quarter semi finals no enya de amoba be hia. And rich in a way we thought that it was good because the Basana and Massage Park in was all competition no. In film because sponsors also have interest and not just about ball now bono. Sponsors also have interest. So more now big boys no rich air couldn't say no. Now my game interest and so gradually now kwana air show. 80 me happy say yenya sadia air show. Now rich na me sha de bi so e wo hanom anyhow a FIFA describe the competition so far. Almost so almost full says idea no me no. Now about transparency, almost per se competition no air day. Nuntina almost ye side way because we've had periods yenya big boys almost air contem because of set big boys na nkasa ACC almost ebia to Belgium da ebia to France da ebia to Spain atunum na eda alkasa o kan from 2010 ebe nyina obenya sad no edi aka it's no rich ade bi so amasa hu hanom unim say World Cup 4 teams here aka hu me patrol why Nigeria 2010 World Cup
2010 was Spain,
the Spaniards. That time, no more domineering period. No, almost G says sounds the World Cup. No, source. No, Rich Spain a G 2010 World Cup. Me patrol when a G 2018 World Cup.
Russia, the end, France,
France won the World
Cup.
And
the last edition, Argentina,
AJ. So who dear womb? Adibia Saba be clear. Rich World Cup here, boy. Unya an outsider of Babeja World Cup. No. Homogena. Yeah, mama, a new face be about Beja World Cup. Na homogena because I see rightly indicated. One, France are former champions of the World Cup. They've won it twice. Talk of the Spaniards, almost a former champions of the World Cup. Almost semi-finals. The Three Lions of England, they've won it once. That was in 1966. Since then, almost GBO. Almost so that who the Argentines also defending champions of the World Cup. Almost so that who jinemu.
Okay.
Enti a chance who outside the beer where we move. I almost bomb one the edge, no. I almost be fright, no one edge. So it makes it so interesting. So it tells you that any game or because a game no airful. Minimum on me, you know. Any game or airful. On paper, no, you know, a penny about. Now, Rich, I dear Bakuni. Obi also the revenge be Abasa World Cup you. Killers for no more. Rich offer England and Argentina. Me sure so a game back why you'd love to watch that game.
Sure.
Argentine throw ya the bro. Now the interesting aspect of Adi Omo Yeni. Argentina for a request. Say Omo per se Omo dark blue jersey no. Meaning whether they are being superstitious. Omo actual the ama FIFA. Ama one of their top journalists. Gaston Eden and Augustin Eden are reporters idea no. So yeah, say any Monday on by what time you sure said decision
on Wednesday.
Because that game, maybe you say Argentina air court game as visitors. England and air started as the home team. So yeah, away. And Argentina say requested said though just no and yes just no more no. Just in England and bet me a clash yes sir. But they feel say BB Sunko side just num that blue just now. Me sure say enche the better Facebook and I YouTube na share sad dark blue just. Region the outside just no munti omo ani abre. Argentina 1986. Okay, the hand of God. Diego Armando Maradona. Akwa mo fa so yi England e free World Cup no ya no. Rich. Sad just no ni just omo say sad dark blue just no. And only just omo say so almost see nim say lack e was jersey no. Me so say kai 1998 World Cup. The Ariel Ortega e Argentina e ba ya Mike Owen e that splendid goal no. And also almost say you know England free mo no. And also sad dark blue jersey no and almost say rich. So almost believe he say sad dark blue jersey no e jersey ba ko e mo lack ye pa titru almost bought against the Three Lions of England. Hence, they have requested almost as FIFA. Say FIFA bedroom almost no more as a side Jason. And this is one nation on it. England this year. But you miss your rich. Game ready in the controversies, Pepper. So okay, Diego Simeone and David Beckham. So okay, it's our period no. And the Beckham cry come fast see in the free game. And no ho Obesanka Abrantia and Casa. Diego Armando Maradona. World Cup or Gia Bessin and who England for he. Because ordinary beat some controversies now and rich aside another political twist to it. On him said there was this 10-week war and England and Argentina rich now about Bia they felt to say Falkirk Island no British territories
okay.
And Argentines they kwaji so and almost here almost sure pansam and Argentina for Casa England 40 no almost and even World Cup now omo airborne adia baako anyum baako omo to esa anyum omo ato ache ne say World Cup no omo body aman krofuko miensa one aye Falkirk Island for no omo krofo no omo hu ne say omo krofo and a British no agidi aye omo dia omo say omo body amomo etosu mienu omo bo World Cup de ma Diego Armando Maradona and omo sanso abodi ama Lionel Messi. And Tiniamo Mohammed Bane said your money are bringing revenge. I dare so much no air strong. Renton Made Uber England sider. Though their coach Lionel Scaloni. So what's here in the interviewer? Or person water down on Sanya Manina because he feels say Sanya Mani ran the team no more. I bet me the unnecessary pressure out on the boys. Hence, a guarantee interview just a normal game. On fun arguing Kosani and Matayana account. Rich, Yenum said the Three Lions of England. The NCA Papa Abai, this man, Thomas Tuchel, Kope, to win them the World Cup.
After 66 on GBM.
Yes, after 66 on GBM. And to say anytime you have a guarantee interview near, clearly or demanding more from the players. Also interview we no or guarantee na Jude Bellingham and Nanya Jude no in a way say spite on Papa no. Me feel say psychologically or try mo say look adwuma ni nsi mema mutimu nya mo de wonim say Guardiola tire side ni bi Guardiola e kasa bia na even when any team a win game kra no still push the boys Jurgen Klopp on CS side no so in a way or he's trying to motivate them say look you guys can still go extra mile mema na nya mo adwene say de mo no I do appreciate it so much because me no name the typical English press anyhow almost top players no be cry almost cast almost cadifa game no I say Rob boys the team say they have even overachieved and until Thomas Tuchel almost ano rich another revenge Spain and France
fancy
so okay during Euro 2024 Spaniards no eje no rich and also ewo so the Lamine Yamal factor versus Kylian Mbappe Lotain who is who Yamin Lamar Ashe Mbappe almost head to so away so and no Mbappe is their star man. Lamine Yamal is also the star boy for and the Spaniards. Yes, though due to a prania the competition, no one who said you also no. But gradually he's getting better. And it's hard and our cracket one educate drew said educo. So France also would want to exact revenge, demand their pound of flesh. It makes it so interesting. A lot of factors around the game, no. And so interesting. Interest from what I come see a better than near BB games.
Chinebedi games no come France, Spain, na England, Argentina on Wednesday. Ni nano. Ebedin come no at me at the. I'm on my own Facebook. At the phone.